Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Laser Haas from Social Internet News Network. That's right. We're reporting on their sin. Today, I'm reporting on the fact that I got swatted a week and a half ago. SWAT showed up at my door. There were battering rams, SWAT vehicles, lights, camera, action, automatic machine guns aimed at little old me. I did the smart thing. I stepped uh, away from the peephole. I turned where the concrete wall was kind of blocking, them shooting center mass. I turned on the lights. I pulled the phones out of my pocket, tossed them on the bed, took my shoes off so they couldn't say that I had anything that looked like a weapon. Three SWAT members were at my door. They didn't show me a warrant. I stepped out, put my hands up. Fortunately, I have a broken rotator cuff that's healing and some other injuries from accidents, that are trying to deter me. The SWAT thing came a week after I finally got an SEC whistleblower case number in the eToys case against Goldman Sachs and Bain Capital. So there's no telling who did the mentioning of my name. The thing we know for sure is the hotel doesn't have my name. I'm working as a handicapped senior citizen helper, cooking, cleaning, taking care of accidents, and other issues, providing pills, getting them to the doctor and so forth. And so my name's not on the room register. Yet they accused me of lying about who I was. My birth certificate and ID were right here in the room. Legal briefs throughout this thing with all my names on it, including my nickname, Laser. That the only thing anybody's called me for 20 years, including briefings responded by the Department of Justice, also saying known as Laser. But they didn't get into the Laser issue. The issue was about Stephen, Haas. The thing that was true is my dad, God rest his soul, was a little bit of a con man, and New York, I'd say baby gangster. Him and my mom played games. The one thing they did understand is that the system's rigged against everybody. White collar criminals in courts and banks, they steal from you just like everybody else. They believe that that gave them the right to do a little bit of dibble back. I didn't. I changed my family ways when I was 18. I haven't been arrested for any felony crime or action. The law hasn't had an issue with me. I haven't been convicted of anything in 45 years. And I was pulled over a short time ago, and my license ran, and I've got they mistakenly suspended it for a while in California because they took the wrong insurance card from an old car that had been turned in as a smog polluter, because I was in a wreck and the cop didn't want to take the time to get the right card. And I didn't know this until I got the notice in the mail. You can't pick up your car because you don't have insurance on your car, which wasn't true because I got paid by insurance for the accident. Be that as it may, the thing that concerns me is how did they get my name? Why did they mark a number down on my arm that they said was a warrant number? Why did the one guy keep questioning me all the time with bullshit questions? Where did you go to school? Unfortunately, my mom and dad were married 5 times, 4 times, 5 times each. And every time my mom changed boyfriends, we were in another state. Maryland, New York, Delaware, Tennessee. I lived in 18 different places, which doesn't look good when cops are asking you questions. Why weren't you still? I'm not normal. I'm Laser the Liquidator. I go where any liquidation is. And I could buy a house here tomorrow and never see it. Matter of fact, that happened several times where we got evicted from houses we never got in because just when we settled down where we thought we were going to manage a store, a bigger deal came along and zoom, off we went. What really scared me and what gives me post-traumatic stress disorder about being swatted is the fact that this cop took my zip tie handcuffs off, stood me up, and made jokes about it. It'd be real fun to YouTube if I pretend to run. Now, I'm 350 pounds, 64 years old, 1 month away from being 65, arms aching, hernia. I couldn't run 25 yards before my heart would say, screw it. You know, that's the way it is. You know, but this guy said it'd really be funny. You know, and the other people are looking at it like, are you that stupid? No, I wasn't. I wasn't on drugs. I wasn't drinking. I didn't know the guy. I just let him put metal handcuffs on me and plopped back down on the ground and stayed there until an FBI agent came along, and I said, listen, I can't lie to the FBI agent. This is my name. My license and birth certificate are in there. These guys are playing games with me. It's uncomfortable. My broken arm's hurting. You know, either arrest me and get me my phone call or cut me loose. He came back, talked to him. They cut me loose. The smart aleck guy said, well, your name's really Robert. And I said, hey, if you knew that, you knew it was Robert Stephen Haas, and you also know it's laser. That's part of the system. It's in there. I've been run recently, right? I went and got my license back. You were lying all the time about me not being me. You had an agenda. Yeah, whatever. Go on. You know, I got to worry about him coming back. I got to worry that Gary Gensler's SEC may have good intent, but rank and file may be giving out messages to my enemies who don't have good intent. I don't know what's going on, so I have to keep pressing forward. The issue is I'm never giving up. I'm never surrendering. I'm never quitting. They kidnapped my daughter. My lawyers betrayed me. The lawyers betrayed eToys. Goldman Sachs betrayed eToys, its client. And Goldman Sachs and Bain Capital stole billions, not only from eToys, Mattel, Zany Brainy, Gymboree, Babies R Us, Parent Company, PM Kids, Stage Stores, Jumbo Sports, Gymboree, FAO Schwartz, Toys R Us, and eToys. They bled them out and they destroyed them deliberately. No monopoly investigation, no antitrust investigation, no DOJ investigation, no SEC investigation. It's time it happens. It's time that Gensler and his staff confirm to me they're taking this seriously and going forward, or it's time for me to push them. I'm not backing off. I can't stop them from doing what they're going to do, but I can stop from being chicken shit, which is what all the federal agents and agencies and courts have done so far. Woe is the day when I accept their rule that the law doesn't apply and only might makes right. I don't believe that. I'm trusting in Merrick Garland as new U.S. AG. I'm trusting in President Biden, who, by the way, I was a neighbor of, and he helped me in 2008 against Combe Connolly, that Trump turned around and snubbed by making Combe Connolly a judge after Biden stopped him a decade earlier. And now that asshole who should be in jail, was a corrupt federal prosecutor, is now the chief judge in Delaware. Does a tiger change its spots? Hell no. This guy is slime, will always be slime, and slimed everything he could while he was U.S. attorney. Screw him, and screw the corrupt horse he came in on, and screw Bain Capital and Goldman Sachs. I'm insignificant. I don't mean nothing. But what you did in corrupting the system of justice and planting your guys inside to pervert the system of justice, that's just plain wrong. And the truth is inflexible and immoral. I'm coming for you guys legally to stop you, because the truth must be known and justice must come. This is Laser Haas for Social Internet News Network. That's right, we're reporting on the sin and we're trying to get justice. I hope you pay attention.